Welcome back to the CVSR halftime special. I hope you're enjoying the game. I am Jason Phillips with Central Valley Sports Report. Got a great show for you today, but first, something that's been grinding my gears every winter season. It's winter, so that means wrestling, and we are a hotbed for wrestling here in the Central Valley. We got schools that look all over the country here for talent. Got some of the best athletes in the country here that wrestle in our own backyard, and it doesn't get the media coverage that it should. The Zinkin Classic, the Doc Buchanan going on, but so little media coverage. But CVSR was there for both. You could look at all the results and stuff online at Central Valley Sports Report. But it also got me to thinking that Fresno State needs a wrestling program, and it needs to come back. Hopefully the new AD, Jim Barco from Oregon, can help get it back and convince Castro to bring the program back. But we also want to know what you think. So we're going to have a poll for you, hashtag CVSR Wrestling. We want to know if you think Fresno State should have a wrestling program. So please let us know and log on. And now for the show, which we've got some great guests on. We've got Central Grizzlies head coach Myron Epps here, along with 3 players, Jalen Johnson, Cash Williams, and Davon Givens. But before all that, we've got a great guest for you that I want to introduce you to, and that is Jackson Wagner of the Fresno State rugby team. Jackson, come on out, my man. How you doing, brother?
Good. How about yourself?
Good, good. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank you, Mike.
So rugby, folks, is growing in the Central Valley, and it is growing fast. Jackson, you're on the Fresno State rugby team, but you've played for Bullard, and you've seen this rise of rugby here in the Central Valley. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, I started at Bullard my sophomore year, and that was 5 years ago now. And it was such a small sport at that time. Only a few high schools in town had popped up. But then the years have gone by, my 3 years in high school, and it just exploded. We have teams in Tulare now. Fresno High joined our league, and Sunnyside's here, going to be here pretty quick. So it's just exploded, and it's not just the teams that have exploded. The effect of the sport on the kids has. Mm-hmm. If you look at Roosevelt, their players have grown from nothing to the entire team graduating, and it's just amazing. Now, you know, you guys are looking at about 8 high school club teams in the Valley right now. Some more teams that are coming on the way for the coming years, but also the youth programs for this sport is also growing. Tell us a little bit about the youth and the club aspects for rugby. We have multiple. I think it's about 120 kids playing for the youth programs right now, and that's from 7 to 12 years old. All right. And then we have another youth program, 13 and 14-year-olds that play at the middle school level. We actually have a player in that division, the 13, 14-year-olds, that's going to Hong Kong to play for the U.S. Sevens League. And so it's just amazing how much how much has grown in the Fresno Valley, and how much has just come from it. It's amazing, especially to be a part of it. Now, back when you were playing for high school, you were telling me earlier that it was such a small niche group that you guys had to travel outside of this area to just find teams to play. Now that's not the case anymore. Not at all. We 8 teams in the Valley, and we can actually people come down to compete with us. We initially went to the state championship with stuff like that, but now teams are recognizing how well we did up there, so they're coming down to join us as well and play. It's great. That's awesome. Now even girls play rugby. Yes. We have a girls team that plays rugby here for Bullard. Yep. Now rugby is played in over 100 countries. It's the oldest contact sport in the world. It's going to become an Olympic sport here soon, but I think a lot of the parents' concerns is that the safety issue. They think, is it safe enough for youth clubs and small children to be playing, but you say it is. I say it's totally safe, and the reason why is the fact that the kids don't have the pads on, and they're not encouraged to destroy the other team, if you want to say. It encourages them to be safe, not with tackling the other player, but encourages them to be safe with themselves. Okay. The fact that you're not wearing pads it just makes it such a dangerous environment to begin with, and they know that it's dangerous. So the tackles are so much safer. Safety is the first concern. They've changed rules just for safety. It's much safer than soccer in many aspects compared to injuries and stuff like that. So it's it's crazy how safe it is. How people have the misconception that it's such a dangerous sport. Well, hear that, parents? It is a safe
safe sport, and it also teaches, you know, young kids and guys and gals to be better people. There's an interesting thing that happens after a rugby meet that's kind of been the same, that it's been that way throughout the entire sports history.
Yes.
And what is that?
It's a implied rule that you have to have a meal with your opposing team at the end of every game. And it really brings everyone together, not just to worry about the competition, but to worry about what am I going to do with this opposing teammate afterwards? Right. Am I just going to leave our engagement there, or am I going to have a personal engagement with them later and enjoy life a little more than just the sport?
Some of the older kids are going to have a beer with the other team, right?
That's more of the college stuff right there.
Now, could you imagine that, you know, the Patriots and the Broncos having a post-game meal after
I hope
a game?
Other sports adopt this stuff, because it brings the sport to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
It brings it to a more professional, a more personal, more everything level than just playing this game.
Awesome. That's so great. Jackson, thank you for being on the show, man.
Thanks
That's
for having me here,
fantastic.
too. I appreciate
Rugby,
it.
I hope to see it growing. Just another sport, another opportunity for kids to get to college. Folks, if anyone is interested in playing this, you know, for the club, you know, programs that we have going on here in the Valley, here's a number for you that we're going to put on the screen. Please call it, get more information, encourage your children to play it. Like Jackson's saying, it actually is a safe sport. And that's going to do it for Jackson, folks. We'll be right back with Myron Epps, head coach of the Central Grizzlies. Don't go anywhere.
I'm Derek Carr. You know, you're trying to get to college, make sure you check out Central Valley Sports Report.
Hello and welcome back to the CVSR Halftime Special. My next guest is the brand new head coach of the Central High Grizzly basketball team. Glad we can have him on the show, Mr. Myron Epps. Come on out, Myron. There he is, my man. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Have a seat. Have a seat. Got a nice little setup here, man. You like this?
Not bad. I like
Yeah.
it. Like the water.
How are you doing, man? What's going on with you these days?
Doing good. Doing good.
Central Unified treating you all right?
Treat me excellent. Excited about Central. I love it. Love it.
All right, man. So you come from Mission Oak. Now you're with the big dogs in the track. What's been the biggest difference, man?
You know, the difference just went from a school where the population was 1,300, and now we're at Central. It's 4,800. You know, students on campus. There's an East Campus and a West Campus, and just you know, a lot of basketball players that really want to play at the next level. That's why I coach the most. I want to develop players and give them all the opportunities possible to get to the next level. So a lot of that at Central. I'm definitely excited to be there.
Yeah, now you're in the track, you know, the best league here in the Valley. So there's obviously pressure to win anywhere you go,
Yeah.
Mission Oak. But is the pressure a little bit bigger at Central now? Is the expectations high? I mean, does it feel any different?
You know, I'd say the pressure is definitely a little bigger. We've played most of the schools in the track when I was at Mission Oak, and we were very successful. But we went in with, you know, nothing to lose, you know, attitude. So if we lost, it was no big deal. We were D3, but you know, being at Central, the expectations are high. We won the track the last 2 years,
right.
So we're definitely expected to perform at a high level.
Okay, now speaking of a high level and trying to win the track for the third straight year, your team this year 9-6 as we stand right here, right now, but struggling to find an identity from what you've told me. How's that going along, and when do you hope this may come about?
You know, we really believe that as the season keeps going, we'll get stronger and stronger, and then we're going to blossom, you know, in the perfect time, hopefully around playoffs. We've been teaching the kids and getting them to buy in for the process. Not about track championships right now or Valley titles, just embracing the process and make sure we're getting better each day.
Now you have about 4 to 5 underclassmen that really all contribute and play good minutes. I mean, how has it been to get them to buy in to what you're selling?
You know, they came in and done an excellent job. We provided all the opportunities. They know that we believe in them, and then we just try to create, you know, certain situations on the court where they can be successful, and they've bought in from day one. We're definitely lucky to have that.
Now you've got a leading scorer on the team, Cash Williams, a great player. I mean, what's it been like coaching him, and did you think he would just come up right away and start to kill it?
You know, I didn't know for sure how Cash would do at the varsity level. I did notice him playing JV, and the thing that caught my eye was just his energy level and his fearlessness on the court. You know, he was doing moves and going against guys where he probably shouldn't have, you know, skill-wise, but he was fearless, and I liked that attitude, and I felt with him being willing to let us coach him, you know, we could mold him into something special.
Now, you got about a few different point guards that you can run. You know, we're going to have 3 coming up later on the show. But you know, how's it been? All of them working together, understanding the playbook, the schemes. You know what you're trying to do. Are they all grasping it pretty well? Yeah,
I think so. It's a total new system. You know, so we definitely be patient as coaches also. But they're asking the right questions. They're all on huddle. I'm watching film. We're doing a lot of play-by-play walkthroughs. And at the guard spot, we're very talented. So once we all get flowing at that expectation and level that we want, we're going to be very good. All
right. For you guys to win the track for that third straight year, what's got to happen right? What's got to go right for Central?
We've got to match the intensity of all the other track schools, the intensity and the organization. We've always been known to be athletic at Central, but we want to make sure we're going in there and we're, you know, functioning at a high level, make sure we're executing our X's and O's, make sure we're playing as a team. If we can do all that, match the level, our athleticism will help us.
All right. Now, earlier in this interview, you said developing players. You've got the little Grizzlies, as you call it, right? Little camp, or you guys bring them up through the program. Yeah. What do you guys do with that, and are you a big proponent in that? Yeah. We started Little Grizzlies last weekend, and it's available for kindergartners to 8th grade, all in the Central District. And right now we've got over 175 campers. So each age group comes in for an hour. We do about 20 minutes of skill development, and then we play games, play 5-on-5 basketball games. All right, man. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, before we get out of here, you know, real quick, Myron, you know, what's going on, man? What's new in the life of Myron Epps, man? Just to transition to Central. I'm excited for the future. We're working hard. Everybody, the staff, administration, the kids, we're all collectively raising together. We're working hard, and our motto is just rise as one. We want to rise as one, and you know, eventually take over the valley. All right, man. Great interview. Myron, thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for being here. Glad we can get Central on the program. I'll be out to catch a game here pretty quick, man. I want to see this team, what you guys got going on. In fact, like I said, 3 guys coming up from this team, Jalen Johnson, Davon Givens, Cash Williams. I'll be having an interview with those guys coming right up. Don't go anywhere. You don't want to miss it.
Wireless. We fix phones and tablets. Open every day on Ashland between 41 and Fresno.
I'm Colin Delaire from Close West High School, and I took control of my recruiting. And if you guys want to play any sport at the next level, I would highly recommend signing up for Central Valley Sports Report. Just go on the website. I've signed up, and it's helped me a lot.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm now joined by a couple members of the Central Grizzly basketball squad, sophomore Jalen Johnson, senior Davon Givens, and my man, freshman Cash Williams. Cash leading the team in scoring as a freshman. Good job. I'm going to start over here with Jalen, though. Guys, you guys are 9-6 on the season as you stand right now, but struggling to find an identity from what Coach Epps tells me. How has it been, you know, you guys trying to find an identity? All 3 of you guys are point guards, more or less. I mean, how is that working for you guys?
I think we just try to share the ball and run what's good for the team and what we take as a team on offense.
Now, you guys are all point guards, like I just said, so you're all kind of trying to learn the playbook together, play the position together. Are you guys helping one another? Are you guys going at it in practice, making each other better?
We always work in practice, but as a team, we just try to rotate the ball, and whoever has the best opportunity at the point guard spot will have the ball.
All right, man. Now, 9-6, you know, chemistry. You didn't play a lot last year, so now you're up playing varsity full-time now. Is the team chemistry coming together? Are you guys, you know, being a unit, being one?
Yeah, the more we work at it, the more it's starting to come together. It just takes time due to the least amount of experience we had last year.
Now, you guys lost 8 guys from last year's team, but one of those guys that was there last year, my man Davon. Davon, I heard you the best dancer on the team. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I heard Jalen called you the dark-skinned Chris Brown. Is that, you sing too?
No, I don't.
Don't sing. All right. Davon doesn't want to show us a couple of his moves yet. Davon, you're a senior, man. You've been here with the top-notch Central teams. This team trying to, you know, find themselves. What's the biggest difference?
The difference on this team is we don't have any like superstars or big names or nothing like that. So we just all go out as a team. We lock down on defense, and then we just try to share the ball. Whoever got the hot hand got the hot hand.
Now it's coming down, final moments, late in the game. Who takes the last shot?
Whoever's hot that game, or it depends on the situation too.
All right, one of those guys that might take it is Cash. Cash, freshman, leading the team in points. Can we give the man a microphone first? There we go. He needs to talk. Cash, you freshman. Where'd you play in middle school at?
Glacier Point.
Glacier Point. All right, Glacier Point's got a good program. Did you think that you'd be able to just come in and tear it up like you have been? I mean, did you have the confidence that you could do it?
Not really. I didn't think I was going to be up there with a varsity team
for
Central.
What happened? Did you pick your game up over the summer between 8th and 9th grade? I mean,
yeah.
what's been the reason?
I think that's what it was. Playing JV, helping get better, and Coach Epps gave me an opportunity to go up, and I took it.
What area of your game can you improve? What's Coach Epps helping you improve on right now?
My right hand. My
so you're a left-hander?
Yeah, I'm left-handed.
All right. So improve on your right hand? Jump shot all right?
Yeah, my shot too.
All right. When you guys aren't on the court, what are you guys doing? Do you guys hang out outside of basketball?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes?
Mostly I think so.
Now, I heard you a rapper. Is that right?
No.
No? Someone on the team does, though. Who is it?
Isaiah Hood.
Isaiah Hood?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not here today. Dang.
No.
We'll get him on the show next time. How are you doing in the classroom?
I'm doing pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
All right, give the mic back to my man Davon here. Davon, how you doing in the classroom, my man? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. No. I'm doing pretty good, though.
Pretty good, though? Yeah. What's your plans for after high school, man? You're a senior now. You're going to leave these guys, leave the program to them. What's your plans for after school?
My plan is to continue playing basketball somewhere and find a college that fits me and just continue with my journey.
Jaylon, I heard you're getting offers, man. Well, not offers, but talks. So what are the couple schools that are interested in you?
Stanford, Oregon State, and Cal Poly.
Stanford, Oregon State, and Cal Poly? Well, Pac-12. Out of those three, there probably might be more by the time your career is done at Central, but out of those three, which one would top your list?
I would have to say Stanford.
Stanford? Why is that?
Just because they have a better basketball program, and education is also good, too.
One last question. Davon, I'll have this one to you. Can the Central Grizzlies, they find an identity, they play good ball. Can you guys win the track?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Valley, too?
Oh, yeah.
What needs to go right?
We just need to find ourselves, start playing as a team more, and we'll be good.
Well, I believe in you. I have faith in you. I have faith in Coach Epps. All right, well, guys, thank you so much for coming on the program and hanging out. I had a blast. Central Grizzlies in the house. That's going to do it for us here. Send it back to Fresno City. Enjoy the second half of the game, everyone.